So I got a cat in my lap right now. This one's an orange one. Let's see. This one is an orange one. This one's maxed the fuck out. Max that bitch out, boy. Try that motherfucker. What's up, sexy bot? You trying to get laid? What's up, sexy bot? God damn, I fucking love sexy bot. What you doing, sexy bot? God damn. Alright, so we're gonna learn some shit today, sexy bot. Yeah.
In this room, we will learn about different ways website authentication methods can be bypassed, defeated, or broken. These vulnerabilities can be some of the most critical as it often ends in leaks of customers' personal data. Start the machine and then proceed to the next task.
Alright.
A helpful exercise to complete when trying to find authentication vulnerabilities is creating a list of valid usernames, which we'll use later in other tasks. Website error messages are great resources for collating this.
You know I ain't checked yet. Nah, gosh darn thing. Look at Phil Nation.
Plan. Favorite parts about the job, it's challenging. If you view it like a game, I'm a goalie. I have to block all the holes. They just need one hole to score, so my job is to make sure we're covered on all aspects that we can think of and go from there. I love Columbia. I love the city. It's where I would want to be, you know?
I hate Columbia.
In cybersecurity with the city of Columbia. Daily duties include responding to. I'm proud to.
Obscene cleaner.
Work in cybersecurity with the city of Columbia. Daily duties include responding to security alerts, working with the information technology team, applications team. Beyond that, we also work on business continuity.
That's cool. Anyways, oh, it loaded. I love cats. You know that orange cat? I love you. Look, I got an orange cat in my lap. Can you see it? Can you see the orange cat in my lap? Oh, orange cat. You know what I need? Hey, William. Come here. Can you grab me a water out the fridge? Thank you. I got a cat in my lap. I can't go get my water. I got a cat in my lap, you know? I got a cat in my lap. I can't go get me some water. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, buddy. Good night. You know what kids are for? You know, get you water and shit. Ugh. All that, and the cat got up anyways. It's like a $400 microphone, and you gotta be up right up on it. You know. I think that's the point of it. All right, let's read.
Website error messages are great resources for collating this information to build our list of valid usernames. We have a form to create a new user account if we go to the Acme IT support website, http URL sign up. If you try entering the username admin and fill in the other form fields with fake information, you'll see we get the error an account with this username already exists. We can use the existence of this error message to produce a list of valid usernames already signed up on the system by using the FIUP tool below. The FIUP tool uses a list of commonly used usernames to check against for any matches.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta wash my hand. What are you doing, orange cat? SpongeBob. X post. I want to know commands on this. Oh. What does capital X mean? That's a capital X. Lowercase d is the post data. Lowercase u is target URL. MR. Match. Okay. So we got post messages. Admin Robert Simon Steve. Be damn. No, none of them work. What does the tool do? Oh, it's, yeah, FF, yep. What is a web fuzzer?
In the above example, the W argument selects the file's location on the computer that contains the list of usernames that we're going to check exists. The X argument specifies the request method. This will be a GET request by default, but it is a POST request in our example. The D argument specifies the data that we are going to send. In our example, we have the fields username, email, password, and CPA sort. We've set the value of the username to
Hang on. C password. What's C password?
Fuzz. In the FIA tool, the fuzz keyword signifies where the contents from our word list will be inserted in the request. The H argument is used for adding additional headers to the request. In this instance, we're setting the content type so the web server knows we are sending form data. The U argument specifies the URL we are making the request to, and finally, the MR argument is the text on the page we are looking for to validate we've found a valid username. The FIA tool and word list come pre-installed on the attack box or can be installed locally by downloading it from HTTP URL. Create a file called valid_usernames.txt and add the usernames that you found using FIA. These will be used in task 3.
Oh, okay. I forgot how to do it. Is that how you do it? How do I do that? There's a way to save it to a file. Maybe the walkthrough. I forgot. There's a way to do that where I can save the out. That's what I thought. It's double. Did it save it? Let's go to root. I might as well just fucking I didn't do it myself. Yeah, it's easier if I just did that. What was it? It was admin Robert, Simon, Steve. Oops.
Using the valid_usernames.txt file we generated in the previous task, we can now use this to attempt a brute force attack on the login page, HTTP URL. Note, if you created your valid underscore usernames file by piping the output from fiat directly, you may have difficulty with this task. Clean your data, or copy just the names into a new file. A brute force attack is an automated process that tries a list of commonly used passwords against either a single username or, like in our case, a list of usernames. When running this command, make sure the terminal is in the same directory as the valid underscore usernames.txt file.
Okay, let's see. Let's
This fiat command is a little different to the previous one in task 2. Previously we used the fuzz keyword to select where in the request the data from the word lists would be inserted, but because we're using multiple word lists, we have to specify our own fuzz keyword. In this instance, we've chosen W1 for our list of valid usernames and W2 for the list of passwords we will try. The multiple word lists are again specified with the W argument but separated with a comma. For a positive match, we're using the FC argument to check for an HTTP status code other than 200. Running the above command will find a single working username and password combination that answers the question below.
What's FC? It's not giving me nothing. What's going on? Oh, it's not working. What's going on? Why is it not working? Not even this one's working. If you look at it, I have to restart this thing. So that works. It's giving me nothing. I don't know why, but it's feeling no matter how you adjust the list, maybe you can just let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, we only have 4 users. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. God damn it. Oh. Well, whatever. I hate when it don't work. Okay, FC is status codes. No matter what, it don't work. Whatever.
What is a logic flaw? Sometimes authentication processes contain logic flaws. A logic flaw.
Why you got poop again?
Is when the typical logical path of an application is either bypassed, circumvented, or manipulated by a hacker. Logic flaws can exist in any area of a website, but we're going to concentrate on examples relating to authentication in this instance. Logic flaw example. The below mock code example checks to see whether the start of the path the client is visiting begins with /admin, and if so, then further checks are made to see whether the client is, in fact, an admin. If the page doesn't begin with /admin, the page is shown to the client.
Boy, got me an orange cat now. Oh.
Because the above PHP code example uses 3 equals signs, equals equals equals, it's looking for an exact match on the string, including the same letter casing. The code presents a logic flaw because an unauthenticated user requesting /admin will not have their privileges checked and have the page displayed to them, totally bypassing the authentication checks. Logic flaw practical. We're going to examine the reset password function of the Acme IT support website, HTTP URL. We see a form asking for the email address associated with the account on which we wish to perform the password reset. If an invalid email is entered, you'll receive the error message account not found from supplied email address. For demonstration purposes, we'll use the email address robert@acmesupport.thm, which is accepted. We're then presented with the next stage of the form, which asks for the username associated with this login email address. If we enter Robert as the username and press the check username button, you'll be presented with a confirmation message that a password reset email will be sent to robert@acmesupport.thm.
Let's see.
At this stage, you may be wondering what the vulnerability could be in this application, as you have to know both the email and username, and then the password link is sent to the email address of the account owner. This walkthrough will require running both of the below curl requests on the attack box, which can be opened by using the blue button above. In the second step of the reset email process, the username is submitted in a post field to the web server, and the email address is sent in the query string request as a get field. Let's illustrate this by using the curl tool to manually make the request to the web server.
I gotta blow my damn nose again. Oh my god, my nose is so burning. Curl. Let's try to read that command. Curl. Website. Content type. So I gotta know that shit though, which I don't.
We use the H flag to add an additional header to the request. In this instance, we are setting the content type to application/xwww former length coded, which lets the web server know we are sending form data so it properly understands our request. In the application, the user account is retrieved using the query string, but later on, in the application logic, the password reset email is sent using the data found in the PHP variable $_request. The PHP $_request variable is an array that contains data received from the query string and post data. If the same key name is used for both the query string and post data, the application logic for this variable favors post data fields rather than the query string, so if we add another parameter to the post form, we can control where the password reset email gets delivered.
What? I don't understand that. Robert and email. What does the curl command do? Oh, I forgot already. Let's see.
For the next step, you'll need to create an account on the Acme IT Support Customer section. Doing so gives you a unique email address that can be used to create support tickets. The email address is in the format of username at customer.acmitesupport.thm. Now rerunning curl request 2, but with your at acmitesupport.thm in the email field, you'll have a ticket created on your account which contains a link to log you in as Robert. Using Robert's account, you can view their support tickets and reveal a flag.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Let's understand this command. I wish I could understand this command. So I understand curl. And these arguments was like the data we are going to send. Okay. I don't fully understand. Huh.
Examining and editing the cookies set by the web server during your online session can have multiple outcomes, such as unauthenticated access, access to another user's account, or elevated privileges. If you need a refresher on cookies, check out the HTTP in detail room on task 6. Plain text. The contents of some cookies can be in plain text, and it is obvious what they do. Take, for example, if these were the cookies set after a successful login, set cookie, logged _ in equals true, max age equals 3600, path equals / set cookie, admin equals false, max age equals 3600, path equals / we see one cookie, logged _ in, which appears to control whether the user is currently logged in or not, and another, admin, which controls whether the visitor has admin privileges. Using this logic, if we were to change the contents of the cookies and make a request, we'll be able to change our privileges. First, we'll start just by requesting the target page.
Okay. Damn it. Was so capital H does what? Header. Pass cookie logged in true, admin false. Why couldn't you change that? I feel like you can also do that with damn it. What with burp speed as well. I haven't messed with burp speed enough. How? Yeah, it's temporary. This where's that let's let's get that VPN going. And then let's see if I can remember how to do it. Update. Next restart. Okay. Where's the fuck? What VPN did I use? Okay. Now, once that gets connected, I should be able to go to the website. Fuck, I forgot how to use it. Let's cookie dash test. That's what I did. Or do I do underscore? Okay, not logged in. Alright. Fuck, let's redo that. Now, how do I mess with cookies? Fuck. To change cookie headers in Burp Suite. Set up a match and replace rule. Manual changes are the best one. Blah, blah, blah. Change cookie manually repeater. Easy, simplest way to edit cookies for a single request. Capture the request, send the repeater. Right click the intercept request and send the repeater. Okay. Edit the cookie in params view. In params view. I'm trying to remember how to do cookie logged in true. Let's see. Sick. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I don't think I'm doing this right. I don't know. This is how you learn, I guess. Not logged in. Logged in true. I think I did that wrong. Let's try that again. How do I do this? Oh, right here. That should be right. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Delete that. Delete that. Try that again. Still says not logged in. How the fuck do I do this? Get how do I do that with Burp Suite? There's gotta be a way to do this with Burp Suite. I'm doing something wrong. I'm just doing something wrong. I don't know, man. Not still not logged in. Do I gotta put a... Okay, hang on. Logged in. Equals true. Okay. I see what I did. Okay, now if I do admin equals true. Let's go back. Damn it, what am I doing? So we go back and add the value of admin, make that true. Now it should say logged in as an admin. Okay, fuck. Alright, I get it. Logged in as an admin. Okay, so that's how you get it, cookies. Somewhat. I kinda get it. Kinda don't. With burp sweep. Alright, whatever. Let's just finish the lesson. Finish the lesson.
Hashing. Sometimes cookie values can look like a long string of random characters. These are called hashes, which are an irreversible representation of the original text. Here are some examples that you may come across.
Yeah.
You can see from the above table that the hash output from the same input string can significantly differ depending on the hash method in use. Even though the hash is irreversible, the same output is produced every time, which is helpful for us as services such as HTTP URL. Keep databases.
Crack station. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Oh damn, my fucking antivirus. I'm always blocking everything. Oh, I knew that. Hang on. Just a random fucking... Alright, blah 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 blah, encoding.
Encoding is similar to hashing in that it creates what would seem to be a random string of text, but in fact, the encoding is reversible. So it begs the question, what is the point in encoding? Encoding allows us to convert binary data into human-readable text that can be easily and safely transmitted over mediums that only support plain text ASCII characters. Common encoding types are base 32, which converts binary data to the characters AZ and 2 to 7, and base 64, which converts using the characters AZ, 0-9 plus, / and the equals sign for padding. Take the below data as an example, which is set by the web.
Fuck, what is padding and encoding? I forgot. Process to add extra meaningless data to messages to meet a specific length. Okay.
Server. Upon logging in, set cookie session equals EYJPZCI.
Blah blah blah. Basically, okay. Let's see. Session. Let's try that in burp soup again. What's the what? What do you mean? What is the value of didn't I just do that? I thought I just did that. I mean, what's the value of it? Oh. 4, 6. What was the value of that? Wasn't that just like the name of the fucking something.bin? 1. What is the base 64 decoded value of decoded value? Cyber Chef. Would Crack Station do it for me? Okay. Okay. Encode the following value. I was wanting to fuck with the session. Whatever, I guess it didn't do it. Encode the following values in base 64. Okay, encode it. Just delete. To base 64. Okay. I know that's it, but before we do that, let's try that with maybe I need to take away. Ooh, whoa, go back. God damn it. What did I just do? It doesn't do nothing different. Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to learn burp suite as well. I don't know if it's going. I mean, it looks like it's going through here. Can we instead of delete it? Can we not? Can we just? I don't want to delete it. I just want to. Fuck it. Let's see if there's anything different. Let's try it again. Still says not logged in. So those sessions are not really doing nothing. These aren't real session cookies, evidently. But if you go back to admin. True. Oh, hang on, what was that? Admin true. And then logged in true. Logged in as admin. THM admin tampering. Alright, whatever. We're done. I mean, we're done. Whatever. I was trying to mess with it some more, but evidently they didn't actually add it to the VM, so. Alright, what's next? What? We got something next. I think we'll do that tomorrow. Oh, damn, I'm in the Sapphire League already? Fuck. Already? Shit. I didn't realize that. Day 218. What we got next? We did pre-security, cybersecurity, got SOC level 1, so now we're on the red team and shit. What we got to do tomorrow? Okay. So we'll mess with this tomorrow. Huh, that's gonna be interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I gotta get up early, so. Alright, guys. Good night.